Hi guys and welcome to another video by myself, Bateson87. Today we're looking at the second part of the winter upgrade predictions. Now a lot of these players have come from the comments in the last video, so thank you very much for the comments and also the amount of abuse you guys did send just because I missed out certain players. But that couldn't be helped because we have only left with a 23-man slot, or maybe 23-man slot to show you these players. And obviously I don't want to keep the video so long because a lot of people turn off and will miss the players. So today we've done a lot of ones I should have put in, a lot of ones which you guys wanted to see in, and a lot of ones you do think will be getting January upgrades. Even though there's a few of them, I'm thinking they are too higher rated to get an upgrade, and a few of them have already got some informs as well, and potentially may even get a team of the year. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If you can try and hit over 5,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. You guys went ham on the last video, that was class as well. And also subscribe if you are not subscribed already. So obviously, we are looking at some silvers to start off with today, guys. We have Ighalo or Ighalo. Names are not my strong point. You guys should know this already. Currently, one of the highest scorers in the Premier League as well for Watford. Very, very nice looking silver card if it was upgraded to this. Currently, it doesn't look that good, but a lot of people were mentioning this, asking why the fuck I did miss it. The next one is Dele Alli. He plays for Tottenham Hotspur. I've been having a really, really good season for them so far. I jumped him up from, I think it was like a +6. I think it was a 67 rated. To start off with. I can't see him jumping any higher than that. And also, guys, a lot of people were talking about why I haven't upgraded them higher. The EA don't really do massive upgrades unless they are obviously having a phenomenal season where they can't ignore it. The next one, guys, is Julian Weigl. He is a starter for Borussia Dortmund recently as well. Very, very nice looking card. Ignore the positions as well on some of the players. It just automatically puts them on the Footwiz website to a centre mid, but originally a CDM. It would be a nice looking card. Silver Bundesliga players look class. The next one is Lee Griffiths as well for Celtic, scoring goals left, right and centre. A nice little card as well, and also gets that perfect link to McKay Stephen. The next one is Nick Blackman. From the Championship for Reading. He is on Squawka as well. I have done a bit of background checking on Squawka because obviously I don't watch lower league football. I don't really watch much football from around the world anyway. But he is the one who is rocking #1 as well from a lot of the players in the league. The next one we have David Marshall as well for Cardiff. He's currently got an informed version as well. It may be out of packs now, but he has got an informed version anyway. That'll be a nice looking goalkeeper. We have a few Eredivisie players as well. We have featured a few players from around the world this time round, including mainly the Portuguese league, which was overlooked last time round. So we have Veltman from Ajax. We have Lyon. He's currently got an inform, so we just nicked his stats and put him up. Remember, guys, if these players do get upgrades, the informs get upgraded, so it may be worth thinking about, and I'm not going to put this in your mouth or tell you to sell these players, but if you guys think that these players are certain to get winter upgrades, potentially it's worth selling to get the maximum value, because as soon as the winter upgrades come out, no one will want to buy the lower rated players. The next one is Ruben Neves from Porto. Been having a cracking season. Currently a silver as well, I think, or maybe a low rated gold. But a nice looking card if that was whacked on in there with stats all across the board. The next one is Kenny Tete from Ajax as well, the right back. A lot of people mentioned him in the comment section below. Must be having an amazing season for Eredivisie. I rarely watch the Eredivisie just because in the UK, and if you guys do know, you watch UK, you will know exactly how little broadcast we get of much football from around the world. The next one is Kashia. He is in the Eredivisie as well for Vitesse. A centre-back which people will probably still discard anyway just because of the low pace. The next one is Ragnar Klavan. He is from the Bundesliga for Augsburg. Not bad. Don't think people would want to see him in there anyway, but a few people did mention him in the comment section. We have Neymar. Now this is one I was dubious of putting in the first video, and the reason that I was dubious of putting him in the first video, guys, because if you look at the cards he's got already, he's got an 88, he's got an 89 in form, which is actually these stats on this card. We have a second in form as well, and potentially we could be seeing a team of the year in December. Now if EA do release a team of the year and then do release a winter upgrade and knock him up to an 89, that adds +1 to every single card. So the 89, well, the first inform will jump to a 90, second inform will jump to a 91, and potentially his team of the year could jump to a 97 rated card. So that's why I was dubious of putting him, even though he is, without a shadow of doubt, the most outstanding player in the La Liga currently, especially on Squawka as well. His stats are ridiculous. The next one is Marshall. Now, I was dubious about putting him in there just because he is so young. He hasn't really let the Premier League on fire, even though he has carried Manchester United to victories a few times at the start of the Premier League. But I don't know. A lot of people are asking where the fuck he is, but I think there's a lot of Manchester United players which deserve upgrades more than Martial, even though he has been obviously the goal scorer for Manchester United. The next one is Corona for Porto as well. A lot of people mentioned him. I must have seen about 20 plus comments about this guy. Looks very nice, and an upgrade on that card will be sick as well. The next one is Thomas Muller. The same with Neymar. I wasn't sure about putting him in there, even though he has having a brilliant season for Munich. Would be a nice card. Ignore the position as well. This is one where it converted it down from a centre forward to a centre mid, and that is his inform stats as well. The next one is Mesut Ozil. Now, I don't want to get into the debate of Payet versus Ozil, but Ozil on the Squawka rankings for statistics, which is pretty accurate as well for the way players are performing, Ozil is quite a way down that list. I think he's like 7th or 8th, and Ozil is number 3, even though he is currently injured. Now, Ozil would be nice to see an upgrade of him, obviously, to 88, but I can't see it happening just because he's so high rated anyway, and Arsenal aren't really performing as well as... obviously I don't know. I don't really want to annoy Arsenal fans, and I don't mean to either, so please take my words with a pinch of salt. But Arsenal aren't performing to the levels where you would expect Ozil to get an upgrade, and is fully deserved. It's a bit of a 50-50 one, and I'm a bit on the edge on that one as well. The next one is Sergio Roberto for Barcelona, knocking him up from a 79 to an 80. That 80 rated card is obviously his inform will jump to an 81. We have Higuain, who is tearing it apart in the Serie A as well. One of the top scorers in the Serie A. I should have put him in the first video, but never. Just because, yet again, guys, he was so high rated. But every season, Higuain seems to tear it to bits, and he's really good in game, and he also has a current inform as well. Next one, Koscielny. Now, this one, he is rocking quite high in the Squawka statistics, doing alright as well, keeping Arsenal a few clean sheets and getting victories left, right and centre. And he actually got did he get a January upgrade last year? Maybe you guys can let me know and re-jog my memory, but I'm pretty sure he did. The next one is Mike Smalling. A lot of people were asking for Mike Smalling to get an upgrade. He has been pretty good for Manchester United, so we've whacked him up a couple of stats as well. Would be a nice card. It's a good card anyway, his current one, but I think he definitely deserves it. And the reason I don't know why he overlooked him last video, but he's in there now by request of you guys. And the final two players, guys, we have Javier Hernandez from Leverkusen, who's jumped straight into the Bundesliga, and he's doing absolutely ridiculous for Leverkusen. Obviously, is he going back to Manchester United? Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section below as well. And the next one is Jack Butland for Stoke City. So that is part 2 of the January upgrades, which we've gone for. If there's any more missing guys and you don't agree with them, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and who else you think could potentially make it into there. But this has been like a collaboration with you guys in the comment section and myself as well, looking at these players and what they could potentially look like come the winter upgrades. The next upgrade video we'll be doing is definitely the skill move, so you guys get commenting down below for the skill move upgrades, whether it's 3-star to 4-star or even 4-star to 5-star. Let me know in the comment section below, and we'll aim to do that next time. So guys, leave a like, rate on the video, subscribe if you are not, and we'll back another day, another video for you guys to enjoy.